falling free. Try my best not to forget what happened to us, what happened to me, what happened as I let it slip. I was confused by the powers that be, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds?
Welcome to Transcend Money Community again. My name is Tony, and in today's video we are going to analyze this crazy week. Yesterday we were saying in the Spanish channel that this Monday can be crazy, but I didn't expect so much crazy. But in fact, the best is to follow the Twitter account because we had all step by step what happened. Brutal. Because just we finished the Spanish video yesterday, and immediately two big whales bought hard Bitcoin, and you can see it's practically in the same minute. And then after how long was that? Instantly. Look how crazy is it. And also there are a lot of accounts that they bought before the pump, right? But after these two big whales buying, then Trump announced that he signed an executive order to have the crypto strategic reserve for US, right? And this is a few days close, very close, Friday, this Friday, in fact, for the first crypto summit in the White House. So this is spectacular. So after the tweet of Trump, x.com, for that reason, I'm telling you, if you are in crypto, you have to be in X, in Twitter. If you want to follow our Twitter account, you have down below in the description. And immediately after the tweet, the price of Solana just went ballistic, insane, straight to the $180. Why? Because he was mentioning that it's going to be Ripple, Sol, and ADA. ADA, in fact, push 60%. So why I'm saying this? Because yesterday we were checking the supports and resistance. That I make a mistake with the timing, but it's okay. Yesterday we were here in the Spanish video, and you know this is the institutional order book of Binance Bitcoin USDT futures, and so of course after the FOMO was so brutal that doesn't matter anything else, right? In fact, it's not true because I would like to see the historic, but from our prevision in a normal nominal market, then was totally blow up because we had like 88 more or less resistance. So just the market blow up, incredible, all the money that came in. In fact, we can check in the traditional website of Transcend Money how much money enter at that today. I would like to see today. Let me see if I have connected the traditional one. Yeah, this one, where we can see a summary of it's a rolling window of the last 24 hours. By the way, we have manufacturing data in 38 minutes. And here we have the rolling window of 24 hours. And we see like a spectacular Bitcoin USDT $40 billion that normally is 20 something, right? So obviously there was a super big change. I don't know if you saw it in the order book yesterday. I mean, for the Spanish people that were in the channel, and you took action. By the way, congratulations all the people that entered with me in the long position at 136, and you didn't sell until here. Maybe you sold at $180. Unbelievable. Well, that's the summary because I think it's quite important, no? Because the last hours they were extraordinary, and of course, never ever again, US is gonna be the first time that is gonna sign an executive order to buy crypto, USA. So this is a historical moment, and of course, we had a very big bounce. But so this is very important because if this strong bounce is gonna make us probably attack again this trend line that is coming from September 2024. And this is the most spectacular. If we go into this crazy market, look how insane this was. Immediately when we lost the support, we dropped 90%, and practically we are going back again. And if we go into 1 hour candle, look how beautiful. Here we have bullish flag, small one, but bullish flag. And this one is gonna bring us exactly, so probably this was done on purpose from the whales to the $103, $103K. So if we break again, if we break again that resistance, the red line, I think then we can go very fast to the 100K, of course. And they're gonna announce something more spectacular that they did yesterday. I'm not sure about that. So let's see, because I think the 100K, they are pretty close. So that can happen very fast. But let's see what the money is telling us. But we have to consider, of course, as always, that if we are in a nominal market or not. Nominal market means like with volume of the last 3 months, right? Or with the budget for the whales similar to the last 3 months. If the volume spike very hard, then the sentiment of the market and the order book is going to change radically, right? So for that reason is all the emphasis that we do in the trading bots, right? That they can be checking the market every millisecond. We have more news soon. We were testing here 300 symbols for the trades and the order book, because if yesterday we had bots that they have triggers by volume, so probably we could catch this nice movement, right? But let's see. hopefully soon we can start to play around with the trading bots. So let's see today, because what I'm seeing now is like the liquidity in 73.5. So just for the new people, by the way, thank you very much for all the new likes and new subscribers in x.com and Twitter. So we have in the left all the longs, but we have the institutional order book, meaning it's not aggregate, it's just sorted by the amount of dollars that a specific price has. And in the left, we have the people that want to enter long at that specific prices. And these are the amount of money and how many trades. And in the right side, we have the shorts sellers, people that is going to enter short at these specific prices. So right now we have almost 14,000 prices. And here just we see the top 10 prices with most liquidity. And here we have 30,000 prices and we have just 10, the top 10 prices with most liquidity. Look, we have the top 10 is 100K. That's fantastic. Soon we'll see it again, of course, right? And some people is talking about the 150. But the question here is if they're gonna make a short squeeze or not. Sorry, a short squeeze, no. If they're gonna make a correction again when we try this point. This point is like 99 or 100K, right? So in the order book, what is saying the money right now? So the money is saying that still there is the possibility in the next weeks, in the following weeks, of a big correction. We're talking about, again, 19 or 21%. That is the top two prices, 73.5, 74.5. So the risk is still there. That means I'm not bullish. No, I'm bullish, but that means we have to be in our trades, be ready to handle movements, stroke movements. Do I think it's possible in the next 24 hours? No, because they need to sell too much Bitcoins, like 10,000 Bitcoins, right? So they don't have the budget in a nominal market. So I think more probable will be or 82 or 90. I think that will be the most probable scenario. So I'm gonna mark these two prices in our website, but first let me put the exact time right now. So we are UTC, UTC market. Let me check. Local is this one, and we are UTC in London time, right? So okay, let's put the supports and resistance, and this will be the standard strategy for our first trading bot, probably, because we're gonna have a lot of strategies, right? And in fact, we plan to have a market strategy, a market where you can choose different strategies, right? Invalid date. Okay, so this is getting confused. What's going on? We'll try to keep going. So for me, 90 and 92. So 82. 82 is 11% drop. So it's quite difficult that we arrive there. It's a lot of money. And 90,000 is a 3% drop. So that would be more probable, right? So let me see what's going on here. Time now. So it's taking my local time. Okay. So let's go for these two. That of course these ones are totally outside our current range. It's gonna be very low. And then 82 and 92, right? So I'm gonna get closer to see the new ones. And now today we have right the time is here. And okay, so this one is very risky, obviously, the 90,000, but we have some money, not a lot, but some money. And the 82, even if it's not so much money, 189 Bitcoins, I think that will be the best risk reward, right? But we're gonna check also with Fibonacci. So for the people that is in YouTube, can you please write in the comments down below that everything is good? Is good in YouTube? Because maybe I put the link and it's wrong. I'm not pretty sure. Let me try just very fast. And then we're gonna go for the resistance. No, it's not working. I see the problem. Okay, so probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this one because it's wrong, the link. So delete. So just the people that has the subscription in our YouTube channel is gonna see the video, right? Okay, so the next one is gonna be the resistance, right? So the range is quite open. There is not so much liquidity, and how funny was yesterday, we were saying there is not so much liquidity, so to bring up the price is very cheap, because we were seeing yesterday, especially for Solana, that it was super cheap to move the price in the bullish side. And today is the opposite. Today there is a lot of shorts, a lot of liquidity in the shorts, and there is not so much liquidity in the longs. Longs means that the price is going to go down. And if we check the maximum liquidity or liquidity higher than 200 Bitcoins is in the 70s. So be careful, because this is, the things from the news is totally insane. For that reason, I like the trading bots. And I hope we can find the strategy to detect when there is a huge swing in the market from the sentiment, because there are news, right? Because now Trump just say blah, 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 and then everyone is buying, right? Blah, blah, blah means the crypto summit that is very important, but at the end it's a tweet, right? And the signature from the executive order that is not small. But maybe tomorrow they're gonna say somebody throw a nuclear weapon in Europe or whatever, right? So in this kind of exceptional cases, we can have a big move in the market. And in order to grab liquidity, we need to be 24/7. That's the thing. For that reason, we are spending so much energy, money, time, everything to do the trading bots or trading agents, right? Okay, so, and look, there are more 70s. So with that, my conclusion is like, okay, we keep going bullish. We have certain resistance that we're gonna check now, and it's very important. It's very important resistance. So I would say the 95 is gonna be right now the most important resistance, but there is a grid. There is a grid, very strong grid. The top 7, they have more than 200 Bitcoins. 94, 94.2, 94.1, 93.9, 94.6, 93.7, 94.9. So there's like a absolutely massive resistance in grid. So I'm gonna place at 95, 93, and 94.6. So these are the resistance right now. Obviously, the 93.7 is a scalping. So this one I'm going to take out because it's too close to the price. And this website, I hope soon we can go live, and then the premium members, they can use it, right? Okay, so what else do we have here? The one I want to take out is the 93, this one, because it's a scalping, right? And it's just $250 million. So with $250 million, they can move the price. They can break it, right? They can go to 93.7. So that's gonna be kind of okay. And let's see what else. Because the thing is, like, there's a lot of liquidity, a lot. But I think Yeah, 94.9, 96 here, 95, and we have 105. And I'm gonna place this one because if you remember yesterday, not in Bitcoin, but in Solana, I placed the $250 in Solana because it was super insane the order book yesterday. Okay, so that's the situation. So this is the 89, no 82, no. Nah, this is the 90 and this is the 82. So for scalping, maybe this can handle 90. It depends if you are interested in Bitcoin or not. I'm gonna go for Solana. Let me know in the comments down below because what I'm seeing is there is a lot of people in Twitter. Let me know if you can write a comment in Twitter. And also would like to check if we are live in yes, we are live in YouTube. There are some people. Okay, great. Just the people that is subscribed in uh, in the YouTube channel, I guess. Okay, so there we go. Then target to enter long 90 with a stop loss, type stop loss because 90 is like just a drop of 2.7%, and then 82. 82, I think that one is very strong. If we're going to check in TradingView, 90 and 82, let me see. So we want to take Fibonacci from this uh, lower point, and I'm going to go to the top point that, let's see, was around here, right? So I'm gonna go this point. Okay, couldn't catch it. Let's go here, and I'm gonna do the Fibonacci from this point to this one. Okay, there we go. So it's funny because just the Fibonacci is showing us that here we have resistance, but if we break this one, the Fibonacci is 97, and below is 90,000. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So the Fibonacci is uh, confirming us the 90,000 and this one, 84. We have 82 in the order book, so that doesn't match. But is the 90,000 is beautiful with Fibonacci. And then we have 97 instead of 95 for the resistance compared with the order book. And down below, support 84, and in the order book is 82. So that's the situation, okay? Fantastic. So now I don't know how to do it because I'm doing X. Okay, good. So seems nobody knows how to do a comment in Twitter, in X, because I think it's more complicated than YouTube. Okay, so we keep going, and then look how beautiful, unbelievable Solana, just the mega pump we had, and just went spectacularly to the resistance. How brutal is it? And this resistance is coming from this symmetrical triangle that is coming from November 2021. And this was so crazy. Look at the precision of this resistance we have for so long, and just the price went there and stopped it, right? By the way, congratulations to everyone that reached from the 136 that we took the short to, the long, to the 180. That was, even some people took it from the 130, right? But I had the average 136. That was 320%. And the people that took it from 130 in the community, you had 10x, 370%. Nice. Congratulations. Okay, fantastic. So we have that. Let's see what Fibonacci is telling us, and then we're going for the order book again. But let me start to load the new order book for Solana, because Solana was really, really, really spectacular. So we're gonna change this to Solana, and we're going for the Fibonacci. Solana we have here. Let me know in the comments down below if you can see well the numbers, because we are 720, just in case the internet connection is not good. Hopefully soon we can go to 1080 full HD. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna center the chart, and let's, how beautiful is it? We had the resistance yesterday that obviously just blow up all the resistance from the order book at the Wall Street opening, and but the support, so the price put the supports, the resistance as supports, right? But let's check again the Fibonacci for, and look how spectacular the volume was after the announcement of Trump for the crypto reserve, right? Okay, so strategic reserve. Let's go for the Fibonacci. I'm gonna take it from the lower point to the higher point, recent higher point, and then let's see which are the most important prices. So I'm gonna go to this high, and then there we go, bam. And we see that right now this is support or resistance as you want, 62, about $62,000, and then this is not inside the Fibonacci, this trend line, the white one. But if we break that one, then Solana start to be very bullish. And as you know, if you follow us, this is our Twitter, Transcend Money T. You know that we announce all the changes in the Solana network that are quite a lot. I think the most important is the reduction of inflation, 80%, and the fire denser new client node. So basically a new software that is written in C++ by a top level software company, and basically it's gonna make jump Solana the TPS, right? They say that can go 1 million TPS, but the point is how much in the real market, no? But anyway, so what I want to say with that is bullish for Solana, right? So where we can go, where the correction can go. The correction right now we have, let me see, we have 600 prices now. Sorry, 800 prices and 900 prices. And here for the new people, by the way, thank you very much for all the likes and new subscribers in Twitter and in YouTube. We still, we have here the longs and here the shorts, and this is the top 10 prices by liquidity, Binance, Solana, USDT, right? So seems here that the correction maybe is not finished yet. We have some resistance with quite liquidity, and we're gonna go for the prices. I think when we reach 1,000, so we can see that there is a little bit more liquidity. No, it's quite shared because we have 65,000 Solanas, $8 million. This is a drop of 23%, and it's 100 million. We want to wait a little bit, but the thing is, like now, Solana can make a very big move. Can make a very big move. So why I'm saying that? Because it's cheap to move the price. So the whales, they can move the price relatively easy. So let me check how we going to do this. Look how beautiful here is bouncing in the previous resistance. So the 123 is a brutal 23%. That doesn't mean it's gonna be in the next 24 hours, but it's saying that there are $8 million that they are waiting for the $123, right? So there is some kind of, in my opinion, it's like they're trying to protect the price of Solana. because these are loans, right? So there are $8 million in 123. So that means that if the price is 120 going to 123 in Solana, there is so much dollars to buy Solana that is gonna make like a support, right? But if the money is there, so meaning that is waiting. So that's a chance. But in the range of probabilities, or in another way to say it, for the budget of the whales, they can move the price, I would say, between 156 and 123. And 156, 147, 120, 123, they are the supports of this grid, right? So I'm gonna go and check the current time, and then I'm gonna place this is, by the way, our website. This is not yet public, but if you want to use the order book, you can go to our website, transcend.money, and then you will have, if you are premium or pro, if you open an account in Mexc exchange, you can have this this website where you can check also the order book, and also you can go to the version 3. You can choose the version, right? Okay, so let's go because it's a little bit slow, but later I would like to show you the version 3. The version 3, if you go in here, and then here you have also the real-time order book. Let me put here the, let's say 93,000, and here 90,000. And here you have real time, the order book. The colors are explained here down below. So here you have the supports and resistance, and in the horizontal lines, you have the top 50 prices here. And then the vertical lines are the trades, and it depends how long they are, is how big is the volume for that trade, right? But let me go back, and we're gonna go to the new order book. Hopefully soon it's gonna be online also. And then, so the prices is still the same, 123, 120, 155, we have a new one. And the accumulated price, to move the price from the current price to the target price, that is this one, is this amount of money. Normally, Solana in a nominal 24 hours is gonna move like, it can move from this time, that is more or less when Wall Street opened. This is the, let's say this is the order book of Binance Futures, Solana, USDT, Wall Street time, right? So for that reason, we have here the time, because it's very important which kind of volume, who are the investors in this moment, because the order book is totally different, because the investors, they have different amounts of money and different habits, right? So Asia, Europe, and Wall Street time is totally different type of investors, right? Even if the crypto market is 24/7, because humans and machines can operate at any time, still the traditional investors, they are human, so they are operating, or they are trying to control the big volume, even if they do with machines, at human time, meaning when they wake up in every continent, right? So that's another point that we want to implement in the trading bots or the agents, right? That it depends of the time of which humans are wake up, or which money is wake up, like Asia, Europe, or America, then the strategy can be adjusted. But also the order book is adjusting for that traders, right? So I think it's quite a good strategy what we are doing right now with the order book. But right now we're doing 24 hours. Ideally, it's gonna be every 100 milliseconds. So anyway, so we have here the range. The range for me is gonna be this one, between 100 million and $61 million in sales. Or if you want to measure in Solanas, in this case, it's about 300,000 1,000 Solanas or 700 Solanas is the range they need. So if they sell 680 Solanas, okay, the price is going to go down to 123 in the order book in the trades of Binance. Okay. So I'm quite surprised. There are a lot of people today in x.com. Thank you very much for all the likes and new subscribers in x.com and also in YouTube. Okay, so let's go for it. I'm gonna place the supports 123, 120, and 156, right? So these are the supports here. I'm gonna zoom out, and we can see obviously that there are two range, right? The 156, that is just a drop of 2.4%, and then the 120.23, that is a drop of 23%. So these are two kinds of scenarios, right? So what is trying to say the order book is like the 156 is like 52 millions. That means the volume during the next 24 hours should be low, and the probabilities are lower, no? That is just gonna be $52 million in Binance futures, right? So probably the range is gonna be a little bit lower, and we're gonna check again the Fibonacci, but yeah, 156. And then if I have to put a third one, will be this one, the top five, the price, the top five price with more liquidity in Binance futures, right? So this is gonna be this range. So we can see two different regions, right? And what I don't like is like these low prices, 123, 120, are much better than we had yesterday, because yesterday we had we had the $105. So it's much better now, but still the correction is possible, right? Okay, so that will be for the longs, where the big long money is waiting the price to enter, right? Where are the whales? By the way, you can follow, as you know, if you don't follow yet our Twitter or x.com or X is Transcend Money T. And also we have when a big whale is buying or selling Bitcoins in Binance Future, big quantity, I mean 100 Bitcoins, is gonna tell us in the x.com. This is Binance, okay? Great. So now let's go for the resistance. That is the exciting part, right? If you are new, we are basically checking the order book. Where are the big supports and resistance? Where is the big money? Because we believe that we cannot predict the price, because the whales, they have so much power that just with one click, big volume, they can buy or sell strong, and then they can move the price. But they have a budget normally for 24 hours. And this budget limit the amount of movement they can do in the price, right? There are exceptional days, of course, like yesterday. That yesterday was brutal. Congratulations, by the way, everyone that entered in along from this dip we had here. For the new people, basically these lines are the videos we do in every day, right? The supports and resistance. So here in this point, a lot of people of the community enter in long. So congratulations, that was quite nice. Okay, so keep going. We're gonna go to the resistance, right? And look what do we have. So first of all, there is 42,000 Solanas and 30,000 Solanas for the 200 and 180. Obviously, the 180 is a nice price because we already saw it. That is a trend line, right? It's a very important trend line that is coming from 2021. Let me show you again, because I think it's, even if I'm telling you a lot of times, I think it's quite significant, because this triangle, symmetrical triangle, is the one that is gonna make break Solana the $1,000, right? So, and right now we are not about to break it, because probably we have to go to catch some liquidity and then try to break it, right? So we have again an opportunity. If you didn't have time to catch the pump, I think it's going to have a correction. And we were seeing that during last week's the $100, $90, they were an option, right, in Solana. Right now, it's good news that we don't have any price in the top 10 below the $90, right? So that's quite nice news. And we have a new one, 127. So here there is a strong support. This is going to be brutal if we can catch it again. Okay, so, and then the resistance, obviously 180, 13% up. We already touched it. $200, that will be the next pump when we break 180. And now 168 can be the for scalping, right? Because it's 50 million. If the volume gets reduced or the investors don't move so much money, because you can check it also in our website that today we had in Binance Futures $43.5 billion in the last 24 hours with 8.4 million trades. So the volume is totally outside of nominal. It's very high. It's like it's a very special situation, of course, unique situation. In fact, the strategic reserve of Bitcoin that executive order of Trump was signed yesterday, right? So after this big movement of volume, I expect that we have a correction, right? First, and then after the correction, we can have a pump. But first, we need to calm down the markets a little bit, in my opinion, right? And if we're going to check the liquidity, we have 95. How beautiful is this? 95. I have to log in. $95,000. That is the one that we saw in the order book, right? Okay, so some people will say, I can take partial profits in Solana. Well, now I think the order book is not very powerful, meaning that it's easy, cheap, sorry, not easy, cheap to move the price 10-20%. How spectacular is this? It's cheap to move the price 10-20% for Solana. So very careful with all your trades, the stop loss or the grids. I hope you have enough liquidity to handle a big movement, right? So we say the 180, 200, and 168. These are right now the resistance. And look this, how spectacular was yesterday. In the order book, we had $250 or $280 before the Trump announcement, right? Okay. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. If I should see the comments here, I think we are okay. Okay, so that will be the challenge right now because I enter, I'm gonna be sincere, right? I just wait a little bit for the bounce and I enter at 160 to Bitcoin, Solana. So now I'm in losses. This is pretty clear. And then let me check because I have another entry at 140 something. Let me check. So I'm gonna check my Bitunix account. And I have a small entry, but I have an entry. I have an entry, very little, $32, but I saw that there were some kind of resistance there in scalping and I entered. So if my liquidation price is 148.4, and then I have an entry at 148.6, right? So, and then I have to check which will be the next correction. But yeah, I entered there basically. And so now let's see what happened. I'm gonna try to keep the liquidity and my exit point right now is 180, in fact 179. So that will be, this one is a little bit high, but whoa, did you see what I'm seeing now? How insane is the crypto market? Because I'm telling you, let me tell you this because it's so spectacular. What I'm telling you is that there are more than $7 million right now in $500 Solana. I'm gonna try to explain that. But we are seeing $500 Solana. In fact, almost 600, 566 and 572. I hope that Tomako is in Twitter or YouTube because I would like to see his reaction. Because in the order book we have 500. That means that it's gonna go in the next 24 hours to 500. No, but we didn't see this. We didn't see this in so no, in so long. We never saw this, the $500 in this bull run, right? So that means there is some kind of bullishness. And look at this. We have now entering a lot of money in the 155, 55, 65. So we want to have a bounce in the 155 right now. Wow, 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 wow. And why I'm getting excited right now? Because $566 for Solana is a big thing in the order book. So what that means for me, that is in the horizon, the $600 for Solana. Why? Because we have a lot of bullish things coming. But we, as a traders, we have to adapt to this insane, crazy changes of emotions, right? Because we can get liquidated in this brutal market, and they plan like this, the whales, right? So like crazy going down, everyone was like, oh my god, this is the market is ending. And then we have the big bounce, and now maybe we're going to have another correction, and this Friday maybe they do a crazy announcement of Solana or whatever it happens. But the thing is, like, we have to be flexible because it's so brutal, the market, that maybe this month or next month Solana is $600. Who knows? Why I'm saying that? Why so crazy? Because there are a lot of money, $7 million, waiting to sell short at $550 for Solana. I'm not telling you that it's going to be in the next 24 hours. I'm saying that people with Solana is placing short orders in very high. And this probably is a market maker. I don't know why it's here. They took one out. But that reminds me that we have to try to forget about the emotions and the trends, because the trends in crypto can change super fast. Imagine, for example, if in this summit in the White House this Friday, they announced that you can pay with USDT or USDC. Imagine that the Trump president say, okay, a part of, maybe it's not good business for them, but something can happen like that. Because imagine if you can pay with Solana in US. Well, it's not with Solana, it's just with USDC. Probably it's gonna be USDC, right? Or USDT or a new one. And if it's in a public network like Solana or whatever, Troy, Ethereum, Arbitrum, imagine what the price of crypto can do, right? But they're gonna kill first the dreams or not. They're gonna bring us to 100. We have to be prepared for everything. But right now, for that reason, we follow every 24 hours the order book every single day now for 2 years. And for that reason, we spend so much money and resources in this system, right? And the AI agents. So we have to expect, we have to be ready for big movements with the stop loss and whatever is our strategy. But this is I know it's 572. How many of you can imagine Solana 572 before summertime? Let me know in Twitter or YouTube. Okay. We'll see what happens Friday. As we know, it's like a signature and stamp. They can decide. So we don't know what they're gonna do. For that reason, for me, it's so important the trading bots that they can trade when we are sleeping or at any point if the volume is unusual or exceptional. So then, for me right now, there will be these entry points for Solana, and just be careful because the order book is cheap now to bring the price down of Solana. Okay. So I wish you very good luck to everyone with your positions. I wish you health, wealth, and love, and see you soon in the next video.